Ciaran, we're here at Sure, the official stats partner GA mid-season review. Just you, in terms of your own season, are you happy with how it's gone so far?
Yeah, really happy with the season so far, and you know, at the start of the year, this is the most exciting time of the year. The game's coming thick and fast. The weather is gorgeous out there. 25 degrees yesterday. I remember seeing a documentary. Years of Sunday race, because always saying when you're training hard in those, soggy, dark, gloomy days, all you think about is the fast ball, and the hard ground. So I suppose that time of year now, so lads are really excited, and next couple of weeks are going to be really exciting. Couple of weeks ahead.
I was just thinking there, probably your debut was Mayo in 2012, wasn't it? In that semi-final. That's 8 seasons on the go, and you're how old now?
26.
Right, geez, it's really taken up a large portion of your life at this stage.
Oh yeah.
Like when you reflect on the amount of massive games you played at this stage, when you were growing up, I suppose you put everything into GA. Did you think it would pan out this way? So many big games.
You don't really know, really, do you? Like you never know what's around the corner. You just like it's like a roller coaster. Like it's just an absolute whirlwind. Like even when you're having conversations with lads around the group, like you're trying to figure out what year was that, and it just comes so fast, and it's over like the click of your hands, and that's, I suppose you just have to enjoy it as much as you can and be present in the moment as much as you can.
Are there any games that stick out for you over the years? Like I think during the week I was seeing one of those games from maybe 4 years ago, that Mayo draw in the All-Ireland semi-final. So I think you got a nice couple of scores that day. Real melting pot of a finale, the one that went to a replay. Were there any games that stick out to you as being special occasions?
Yeah, there are so many different games that have been so special. The game that's in front of us now in 10 days' time. Last year's game in Healy Park was a pretty special game. Up in Healy, the atmosphere, it was like a carnival atmosphere, and the banter that was thrown between supporters, the buzz when you got into Omagh. How competitive the game was, that it really, I suppose, came down to the final moments. Tyrone had a free, they scored a free, the game would have been level. It was a really, really close competitive game. So that was probably the one that's most freshest in the memory, because it was first year of the Super 8s then as well. So something new, something really exciting.
When I follow you on Instagram, and golf seems to be a regular feature for you. Never mind the Open just yet, but in general, golf, is that a big pursuit of yours?
Oh no, literally this year I've only really taken it up. Just I think it's really important. Like you give so much dedication, commitment, and drive to your sport that you need to have a couple of things outside of the sport that you can just go and switch off and relax. So the one that I've taken up at the start of the year was golf. I love all different sports, and kind of not playing as much now due to summer now, because it does take a lot out when you're playing the golf, but so I've taken watching a lot of golf now instead of playing a lot of golf. So to get up to I went up to the Hinch to see the Irish Open, the first ever golf tournament I've ever been at. That was pretty cool, and then the fact that the Open was on in Ireland and is a major, it was a massive one to take off the bucket list. So to be up there was pretty special also.
And are you a member anywhere?
Member in Castleknock Hotel there, in Castleknock Golf Club there, which is literally only 500 metres from the house, so it's pretty handy to get out there. And in the past couple of months, if just even go out for 3 or 4 holes and tip away there and just clear the head and focus on hitting the ball. And yeah, the views are amazing there. You can see the Heritage Golf Club in the background, and you can see the whole of Dublin City. It's pretty amazing views from Castleknock Hotel there.
What are you playing off?
18.
18, you're trying to steal a shot or two on us there.
I know, I'd say 18 is fair enough now. Yeah,
and so going to the Open, that would have been the night after the Roscommon game, up early and straight up the road, was it?
Yeah, so it was pretty whirlwind of a weekend. My sister got married on Saturday. So
the same day as the Roscommon game?
Yeah, so she got married at 1:30 in Slane, and then at 3 o'clock, 3:15, literally got photos with the parents, and literally hopped in a car straight up to the game, the Roscommon game, played the game, back to Millhouse in Slane, and then celebrations of the wedding, and then the next morning got up and drove to Portrush.
Right, and Dean Rock you went up with, was it?
Yeah, myself and Dino went up, yeah.
Yeah, nice one, nice
So,
one.
yeah.
Did you follow the Lowry's group, or what way did you do it?
Yeah, I went up and, you know, massive fan, so went out and seen lads in Putnam Green like Brooks Koepka, Tony Finau, Jordan Spieth, and then followed DJ Molinari and Garcia for a while, and then followed Shane for six holes, and then absolutely lashed down, and I was wearing a t-shirt.
Ideal.
So there was a caravan park nearby, so we watched the next 5 or 6 holes there, and then Shane was looked good then, so we tipped on home, and we're listening to the golf then, and the rest of it on the radio, and then Brian Carty then on RT listening to the Donegal and Kerry game on the radio then as well. So it was an exciting journey home. There was a lot of sports on, so it was great.
And you were saying you have other pursuits outside of playing G, you know, distractions, what have you, like golf. What else would you do to get away from the football?
Yeah, just, you know, like I'd like to play a bit of snooker, play a bit of table tennis, you know, go.
Where do you play snooker? I play a bit myself.
Yeah, like I play, like the principal of the school I'm teaching in is a great Galway man from Tuam, Park Flesk, so he would have been, you know, playing in snooker halls all down through the years, and so myself would go out the league slip there,
Right.
And it's actually so cool because the odd day we'd be there, Sean Murphy and Stephen Maguire would be there playing in literally the table beside you, so to see those guys in the flesh. I remember the last day we were there in the snooker hall, and Stephen Maguire was on for a 147, so like I wasn't pretty sure what the golf etiquette was, like we were playing a game and Park was kind of telling me we need to stay still here because any kind of movement will put him off, so he didn't get the 147, but it was pretty cool to see himself and Sean were having a competitive game together, so that was cool to see them.
Yes.
Or the odd time in the past I would have went to Ken Doherty's spot there in Rathmines then as well.
And what's your highest break?
Oh, I'd say 30 in the 30s or 40s. I'd say.
That's not bad.
Yeah. And when I'm on a good day, I'm okay, but I wouldn't have the finesse those guys would have, definitely not.
And how excited are you for the rest of the season now?
Yeah, excited. Like this is the you know, you're in the thick of the championship now, and games are coming thick and fast. So you just have to, recovery is so important. Like, so just going to the sea, getting, just, you know, being as fresh as you can for each training session, each game that you can be.
And Dermo will take your place now.
Yeah. It's great to have that competition there now. So it's great. All lads are pushing each other, like, you know. So, that's, I suppose, we're lucky to have that, and it's great to have him back in the group. Like, phenomenal talent, phenomenal leader for us over the last number of years, and I suppose it's great that over the last, like, that's great about Jim. Like, he's such an open door policy that, like, lads can go off and do their own thing. Like, I went off at the start of the year, like, you know, Paul went to China, Jack went to Africa, but like, as long as lads are performing them with the clubs, they're welcome back in to the group to help the group be the best they can. So that's a great thing that Jim has. Like,
I was going to ask you about that, going travelling at the start of the year. What was the reason for you heading off?
just, you know, like, you're so committed to your sport and your craft that, like, I just felt myself I was changing jobs, and I just said, like, you know, I have a sister over in Australia. Like, I'd love to, haven't seen her in the last couple of years. I just felt like it was like the right time for me to go and explore and do something different. And I always wanted to go to New Zealand, like pretty cool place. The Kiwis are pretty cool, and the Aussies are pretty cool as well. So just felt like I needed a bit of a break. So went over and did that, and felt so refreshed after it. Like, really opened my mind. Met cool people from different countries all over the world. Something different. Got to do so much fun activities, and it just was pretty cool. Like, and then came home. It was pretty relaxed then when I came home.
And any particular highlights? Did you go bungee jumping, hop out of any planes or anything?
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
Queenstown was like the best place ever. Like, I nearly stay in Queenstown. Just a bagpacker life. Like, was doing the Nevis bungee, was doing like river surf, and doing, you know, going on jet skis, going canyoning, like literally doing all them adrenaline activities. And like, the views in Queenstown are like sick, like, and then the people are cool. And then there's this burger place there called Fergburger. The burgers were the nicest burgers ever. And like, just like even I was just walking into one of the shops one of the days, and this like Irish guy, Ian, was just in the shop, like, and we just ended up chatting for ages, and we ended up going out that night together, like having a few drinks, like, was pretty cool as well, like, you know. So
And
that
you-
vibe is pretty sweet, like.
And when you're in Dublin, obviously because you're playing with Dublin, you're fairly recognisable. When you're off travelling, was there full anonymity, or did a few people recognise you?
Oh, not like, you know, you're just like, I went on this thing called Kentucky Travels, like, so like 40 different people from all over the world.
No Irish in the middle of it.
Well, there was a girl from Kerry, and she was a GA supporter, so she recognised.
Right.
She knew that I played for Dub, so there was a bit of slagging there. But like now, you're just there and you're yourself, and you're to kind of just go and do your own thing. And that was the great thing about it. Like you're just there, and like one day, like you're like chatting to a few of them, like, oh, I'm thinking of going off and jumping off this cliff, and they're like, oh yeah, cool, I'll join you. Like, you know, that kind of way. It's just go with the flow, like, which is what I like pretty cool. Like, just like there's no pressure on you to go any different places. People just jump in with each other if they're going, like, and there's so many cool things to do in New Zealand, like.
Cheers, thanks, Ciaran.
No worries, cool.